Hey guys, today in this video I'm going to be giving you an overview of kind of a cage cleaning, kind of a setup video, a little bit of everything of me redoing Dexter's tank into a preparation to bioactive. I decided to do my Leopard Gecko Smidge's tank bioactive a couple weeks ago as a trial, because Smidge is my leopard gecko that I have to literally only tongue feed. She will not eat if I don't tongue feed her, which is slightly annoying, but I also take partial responsibility because she was my first reptile, and when she was a baby I used to tongue feed her every single night. So I will take responsibility, but yeah, now she won't eat unless I tongue feed her, so that's gonna be a fun next 15 years. It's fine, Smidge. But I made her tank completely bioactive with substrate and isopods and everything, and I decided if I want to do the rest of my geckos bioactive, I want to start cultures of isopods. So I actually have cultures going as well that I can do videos on how I started the cultures, what goes into their bins, and what I'm doing, just because it's kind of expensive to buy isopods from the store. And I know for a fact my crested gecko who's in a bioactive eats his isopods, which is annoying because he acts like I don't feed him, but they're just too expensive to keep buying from the store when I have 5 geckos. So I'm starting cultures, and as soon as my cultures start going, I will add isopods into Dexter's tank, and I'm getting a new tank for Bellamy so I can do the whole shebang with him as well. But right now, please enjoy me cleaning Dexter's tank and setting it up as bioactive, preparing as I can. Also, Dexter really doesn't like me. He's my only gecko that I literally can't interact with at all. I don't know why. He's just a very salty man, so I just kind of go with it. So if you see him acting aggressive towards me, he just always does that. So it's not anything I've done differently between him or Smidge or Bellamy or Branch or Alaric. It's just, that's his attitude. So please enjoy. Sing a salty boy, hate his mom.
Okay, so here I am removing all of the decor. I'm just taking out the leaves. This is all fake pothos from a local store by my house. Some of the stuff is from Chewy, some of it is from the local pet store by my house. Not much is from Petco. Actually, I think that Cork Log is from Petco because they give you really big pieces for like $12. But this piece of wood, I like to get manzanita or whatever this is, spider wood, I'm not sure, from the local pet store by my house because it is, you can pick the pieces. So now I'm just wiping all of this out. And like I said in the beginning, Dexter is still in here. He does not let me touch him. So there he is. You can see him now. I just wiped it all out with some cage cleaner and a paper towel. And now I'm putting a kind of small amount of the substrate in just because I didn't want to make it too deep. I made Smidge's a little bit deeper because I tongue feed her. I didn't want to make Dexter's too deep just in case, because I wasn't sure what he was going to do, because he's still pretty small. He's not a baby or anything, but he is still considered a juvenile, I'd say. So I am just spreading all of the bedding around, or the Biodude Terra Sahara, no, something like that, the desert animal Biodude, and I just let Dexter walk away before I bothered him. I try really hard not to bother him because I don't want to stress him out. He's perfectly fine with me not handling him, and the only reason I decided to film Dexter instead of like Smidge or Bellamy, who would normally sit on my shoulder while I clean their cage, is because his is on the ground, so it's much easier to get angles to film with the tripod I have. So yeah, now I'm just decorating Dexter's enclosure. So I have a cork log there. That thing underneath is like a fake piece of wood, tunnel hide thing. Dexter's a pretty active leopard gecko, so I like to give him a lot of different things to run through and hide and enjoy. And also, just so you know, while I am filming this, there's not a background, but it was currently being set. So I was waiting for all of the smell to go away of the silicone so I could put it in there for him. So I'll include a picture at the end of the picture, or of the background that I put in there. And since recording this, he has been using his background a lot. It's really nice. Midge likes to climb her DIY background I made, so I wanted to make one for everyone else. So I have a cork or have a tree log thing in there. I haven't seen him climbing his spider wood too much, but I know Smidge does, so I thought I'd give him the opportunity. And I was trying to make a human hide like in the BioDudes video out of a cork flat, but it was turning out a little bit harder than I thought. So his human hide, I don't know, it probably will still be there, but so he has his water dish, he has a piece of slate I like to put worms and stuff on. He has a bunch of different cork tubes and cork rounds, and some of these were used in his background, so it looks a little different in the picture, but he still has just as much enrichment, which is awesome. I have a stand-up fake plant, and he was trying to exit, and I knew if he exited, it would be really hard to catch him, so I shut one of the doors, and then when he moved, I opened it back up. I also got each of the geckos a live plant, a live desert succulent, or I don't know what these plants are. I think this one's aloe, actually, or maybe I gave Bellamy the aloe. I can't remember, but I gave each of them one live plant to try keeping alive to help with just air, and clearly I'm not great at plants because I realized there wasn't enough dirt and I had to put more, but so I do mist the plant like once a week just to give it a tiny bit of water, and then they do have UVB on during daylight hours, so they can that helps the plant. And then the geckos have been caught basking in the daylight more than once. I also do plan on giving one gecko a deep heat projector to see if it is beneficial or they like it better, and then if I see a huge difference, I'll switch them all because currently they're all on heat mats. And what I did to combat the fact that they have substrate now is I just turned the heat mat up about 5 degrees to help get through the substrate so they can still enjoy it. So right now, right here, I am misting what I wanted to be the, what did I call it? Moist hide, and then the plant. And then I'm just including this last bit of the ivy that I took out at the beginning to make sure he has plenty of places to hide until his background comes in. Like I said, I'll put a picture in the back or in the end of this video of his background so you can see it before what it looks like now, because the cage did change a little bit. But I'm so happy with how this turned out. All of my geckos have been doing great on substrate so far. They've been way more active, having so much more fun, and I really think it was worth it. An outro for this video, so I am just going to film it now. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about what I did, or if I wasn't clear about something, definitely let me know in the comments. And otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.